block. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Now here's Iverson. Garnett with the block. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Clock at 4. Anthony with it. Now Pierce defending. Carmelo throws it down.
What a dunk from Melo. We don't see a ton of these anymore, but nice to see that he can still rise up.
And here's Denver to the inside. Campbell. And he makes that one.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Denver shooting their first foul shot of the game. Now here's Rondo. Kicks it out to Allen. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Anthony's shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
It's stolen by Martin. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Over in the corner, Allen. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Smith wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Allen for 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Outside, Pierce. Over to the wing. And a wide open look for Rondo. Drills the three-pointer.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
Now here's Anthony. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Garnett. Pierce wide open. He fires. Those three-pointers off the mark. Nuggets trail. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Melo showing that he's still got it down there. Gets enough space to get up and get to the rim.
Rondo scanning the floor. Martin with the block. And they get it back. Another shot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Marcus Camby.
Although he's a bit smaller, Rondo knows he's got to outthink guys on the interior, and that time drew the contact.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. 1:30 left in the first. Pass to Nahara. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Boston. Down low. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Stolen by Pierce. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Iverson with the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Celtics. Allen for three. And that one's good by Pierce.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
Now here's Iverson. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Hunter. Iverson outside. 5 on the clock. Now Martin. For three, Smith. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Celtics leading by 3. Back to Rondo. Outside, Pierce. Offline with his 3. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics lead by 3.
14. The Nuggets. 11.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Pass to Garnett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Stephen Hunter.
Shoots the ball as well as any big, very versatile out on the floor. Garnett draws a lot of contact.
Kevin Garnett.
Second free throw, no good.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from that.
Pass to Anthony. No good. And the Celtics going the other way now. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Here's Smith. Back to Iverson. Pass to Anthony. Latrey. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
Good on the second free throw. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Outside Rondo. Pass to Pierce. Fades away. And he recovers it. Back to Rondo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Rondo creative with the shot fake there. Exceptional at selling that one. And a good job of getting a guy up in the air.
Rajon Rondo at the line for 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. The Nuggets trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
For 3, Smith. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Rejected by Camby. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Iverson. The Nuggets with another miss. Celtics leading by 3. Pass to Posey. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Rondo. 5 to shoot. From past the arc. They get it back. Now Posey. Back to Rondo. Second chance shot. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one make. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Over Allen. Anthony's shot is off. Allen outside. Pass to Posey. Misses the 3. The Nuggets trail by 3. Iverson outside. Teardrop shot. And here's Anthony for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Anthony's got 8 points.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Allen for 3. Rebound Camby. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Camby. Smith for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Broke loose. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Davis sets a screen. Tipped away. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. .110 left here in the second. To the middle. Kicks it out to Iverson. All alone. Posey with the rebound. So it's Boston now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Boston, no good that time either. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Iverson. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Cassell. Hunter grabs the miss. Iverson outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Ryan Scalabrine.
To the paint. Here's Smith. Tips it, but no good. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Here's Cassell. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Denver on top. They lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Boston trailing. And here is Posey. No points in the game yet for him.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Anthony. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Anthony's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Nuggets. And the Celtics with possession here. Now a timeout called by Boston.
All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Paul Pierce.
Outside Anthony. Crafty move. Pass to Diawara. And it's Scalabrine with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Cassell. Martin with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here's Garnett. The shot from the low post is good.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Pass to Diawara. Back to Smith. Plays it up and banks it in. Smith's got 5 now.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Stolen by Martin. And here is Anthony. Fires it up. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Now it's a 6-point Nugget lead. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
It's taken away by Smith. Inside. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. Pass to Anthony. To the middle. Goes back up. And it's finished off inside by Smith. Smith's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets. Here's Garnett. Looking to end the run. Tries again. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Denver making a switch here. Denver leading by 8. Smith. Lets it go from deep. He doesn't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Rondo with the second effort. And Garnett puts it in. Garnett's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Pass to Martin. Smith for 3. The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Celtics. 6-point game. Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Orchestrating right now, Rondo should be playing with a baton.
That's tipped. Stolen by Pierce. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Rondo playing with great energy right now, putting the defense in some very difficult spots.
At the line for your Celtics, Rajon Rondo.
So he comes up empty at the line. Denver leading by 4. Outside Anthony. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Because Melo's such a great scorer, you respect the pump fake even more. Deft at using it that time.
And both free throws good for Anthony. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
It's Pierce on the wing. It's stolen by Martin. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Anthony right side. For the 3. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Melo not afraid to pull the trigger from deep, that time from 3.
Pass to Allen. Martin with the block. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Out to Anthony. Martin the screen. And stolen by Perkins. One-on-one here. Pierce for 3. And they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound. Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
And
The Nuggets, 32.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Here's Iverson. Pass to Martin. Back to Iverson. Rebound, Boston.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
To the wing on the left. Now Perkins. Garnett trying to break loose. And the shot is good. Perkins got his first points in this one.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Rondo with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Allen Iverson.
Yeah, when Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen. And the charity stripe once again proving to be the Achilles heel for him. His free throws have been way off the mark.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Allen for 3. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. And they double up Allen. Pass to Pierce. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. And listen to what George Karl told his team during that huddle. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Martin. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Celtics trail by 5. And it's Rondo penetrating. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Right now, Rondo just cutting through there with not much effort, and the speed took over.
Pass to Anthony. Now here's Canby. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Nobody near Allen. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
To the paint. Martin with the bucket.
And Martin doesn't mind having a little spotlight shined on him because this guy wants to be the man.
It's Allen on the wing. Back to Davis. A second chance effort. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Here's Anthony. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. And it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
Carmelo Anthony with the game changer.
Outside Rondo. The kick out to Pierce. Fires for three. Allen for the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And we all know Allen is used to these pressure situations. When they need a basket, his team feels comfortable getting him the ball.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Denver making a switch here. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensive foul, Stephen Hunter.
Kevin Garnett no good on the free throw. Denver in the lead. The drive by Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
He's a difference maker. Iverson with all the shots in his arsenal and ready to deliver.
Pass to Perkins. Lets it go from 11. Garnett. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 2. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Celtics making a switch here. Outside Anthony. Here's Iverson. Garnett grabs the board.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Taken away by Anthony. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. It's stolen by Rondo.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Six to shoot. Here's Garnett. And Garnett slams it home.
Well, Rondo's IQ is something we talk about a lot. Just picking apart the defense right now out of these screen and roll sets.
And so George Karl decides to call a timeout.
For Boston Zone, Celtics Entertainment.
Now Anthony. up in time. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We got more in store for you right after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Now here's Rondo. Pass to Garnett. Camby with the steal. Here's Smith. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now.
And this is where Martin can really hurt you, which is why defenses resort to fouling.
No good on that one. That one is no good. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Boston Celtics. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt. The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day perfecting this craft. Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them. Big points there on the slam. He had a much smaller man on him and took him to task. Just a massive play.
Here's Allen. Great D that time from Martin. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Hunter on the wing. Back to Smith. Launches a 3. They get it again. Pass to Nahara. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
In a big play, 1 3-pointer right on the heels of another. And again, we're tied. How about this crowd right now? They are bananas.
Well, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Here is Nahara. And here's Iverson outside. Garnett grabs the board. And Boston has possession. Out to the right wing. He lobs it up. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
J.R. Smith has some big-time guts, and that's a big-time shot.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul. Into the line.
Overtime in full swing here at 2 minutes on. Allen outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Camby. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Garnett. Nifty move. Timeout called the Celtics. Here's Allen. Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Here's Anthony. It's good.
Melo with another moment.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
Garnett. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Feel is definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Back to Anthony. And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. The inbound pass. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Ray Allen picks one up.
And this is proof that Anthony is just undeniable sometimes. Even the contact can't stop him from getting off that shot.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 2. Just 4 seconds left in overtime. Here's Pierce. Puts it up off the inbound. Throws the shot out of this area code. Blocked and recovered. What a nice play. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game.